Yes, yes. Now's the time to invite people over here. So y'all, let's go. Sugar is a death sentence. What's up? I got a good show for y'all today. Today we talking about sugar is a death sentence. Welcome out everybody. I'm doing this show, man, because I'm always about my health and always about helping people with their health. And recently, man, somebody they had posted something on Facebook. Well, I always see postings on Facebook, and they said please pray for them because they have real bad diabetes and their kidneys are were failing on them, right? I read at least about 3 or 4 people that were going through that. Different. Not everybody's kidneys were failing on them, but they were going through diabetes. I just read not too long ago a friend of mine actually said that their eyesight's getting real bad. And that's part of sugar. So sugar's a death sentence, man. I don't care what y'all say or what y'all feel or what do y'all believe and everything, but y'all in denial out there. Now I know sugar's good, and I know it's an addiction. When I say it's good, I don't say it's good because I want it. I don't say it's good because I miss it. I say it's good because I know it's an addiction. Okay, so we all left that addiction. Well, not everyone, but a lot of us have left that addiction, and we go right back to it because it's an addiction. Now, me personally, I deleted sugar out my life, and the only sugar I use is a sweetener, and only 3 sweeteners, which is monk fruit sweetener, stevia, and erythritol. That's it. That's it. Nothing else. Did I say right, Steve? Yeah. So, how's everybody doing out here today, man? I hope y'all joining me and tag somebody. Tag somebody that I can help. Tag somebody I can help. I'm on a couple of social medias right now. And I'm just trying to help you or help one of your family members or help someone, because that's what my show is about, helping people, helping people. If you want to know my story, I lost 98 pounds. I'm a coach. I'm a keto coach. I'm an intermittent fasting coach. I'm real disciplined. I do 20 hours every day of intermittent fasting. If y'all don't know what intermittent fasting is, intermittent fasting means when you don't eat nothing for all them hours. Now, I do drink water. I drink water. Water is very important in your body, so I do drink some good water. And I might have my tea, right? But none of those are gonna make my make me drop lose my fast. They ain't gonna do that. But so I came from this right here. This is me right here. This is where I came from. This is me and my wife. And actually, my wife, this is us right here. You can see our, if you can see our deal right here. Um, I'm pointing at it, but you can't see it. So if you can see our Lydia buys houses, you can see how much weight we both lost. So my wife was at one time she was a 16 and an 18, and now she's a 9 and a 10. You know, and she feels so good. You feel so much better, and you don't have to worry about dealing with sugar. The problems with sugar. Sugar causes so many problems. Like, people don't get it. People want to go out there and drink soda after soda and feel that it's normal. The reason why you keep on wanting another soda after you drink a soda, because you're crashing. Yeah, you drink a soda and you're like, it's the best thing, the best feeling in life. And then after a while, it crashes you and you want another soda. Why? Because it's an addiction. Everything that's in that soda is hurting you. And then it causes problems. It causes all kinds of problems. It causes aches on your body. It causes stains on your body. It causes inflammation inside your body. It causes a lot of problems, a lot of problems, right? So I want to I want to show y'all some stuff real quick. So right here, did you know sugar is 8 times as addictive as cocaine? And what's interesting is while cocaine and heroin active only one spot for pleasure in the brain, sugar lights up the whole brain like a pinball machine. The whole brain like a pinball machine. Do you see that? I mean, here you have cocaine, and cocaine might pick you up on one side from what it says, but this activates your whole mind, and you're off like a pinball machine. And it's true, because a lot of people, they take in sugar and it causes so much damage, and they'll sacrifice taking in that sugar. Not too long ago, I was coaching this girl, and she lost 45 pounds, and I'm not gonna mention no names, but she lost 45 pounds, and during the COVID, she gained some weight. And I was seeing her. I always, when I'm on Facebook, I'm not trying to be the keto police or nothing like that, because no one's perfect. But if I'm coaching and trying to help you, and I see you eating bad, then I'm just going to tell you, hey, you know what? You shouldn't be eating that. Is that a good choice? And I did that. And so a couple of days later, I didn't hear no response. Like, a couple of days later, I get a message from her. And she says, hey, please do not tag me on nothing, and do not comment on my deal. Please don't. I don't mean nothing by it, but please don't. I decided to go back and give myself insulin, because at least I could eat what I wanted to eat. Ain't that crazy? And of course, I can't force nobody to do this keto lifestyle. I can't force nobody to do the keto lifestyle. And the reason why I love the keto lifestyle, because it deletes sugar out your life. Now, it's not no diet. It's an amazing lifestyle. So you won't never hear me call it a diet. When I wrote my book, when I did my cookbook, if you haven't picked up my cookbook's right there. The Truth Keto is Life. It's an Amazon, still #1 selling. And when I did my book, my main deal was to not mention diet in the book. So the only time I mention diet is in front, where it says, it's exactly what I said right now. It's not a diet. It's an amazing lifestyle. So, and the reason why I push it and believe in it, because it works. It worked for me, and it continues to work for me. People want easy. People always want easy, and they think that, man, you know what? I don't want it if it's not going to be easy. Well, I'm here to tell you, nothing easy is going to help you. Nothing easy is going to help you. Now, will it get easier? Yeah, it'll get easier. But you have to get yourself to get there easier. People don't get it. I'm here thinking of topics like, man, I need a topic that's going to be so strong for people to wake up. I mean, I had so many different topics about sugar, as in, the other day I had a video. I said, sugar, the silent killer, and sugar this and sugar and everything. And I decided, you know what? I'm going to put sugar is a death sentence, because that's what it is. It's a death sentence waiting for you. If you do not change, See, a doctor's not going to do nothing for you ever. Ever, ever, a doctor's not going to do nothing for you. And before we start talking about the doctors, give me a second. Attention, my advice is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any health problems. I am not a doctor. I just show you what worked for me. So a doctor will never, ever, 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 ever take care of the disease. They won't. So if you're diabetic, this is what happens. I know for a fact. If you're diabetic, they give you these little pills, metformin. And then if you're still diabetic, they give you stronger pills. At this time, they tell you, okay, if these pills don't work, we have to put you on some light insulin, right? Then you get heavy insulin. Then you get more insulin and more insulin. Thank God I never got to the insulin. And after that, then your problems start occurring. They're already starting to occur. So you start getting these problems, and now you can't see. And now you're worried about getting a stroke, because guess what? If your diabetes goes up to 400, you're liable to get a stroke. Matter of fact, I have a friend of mine that I've been trying to help. I wish she would have let me help her. But now, I guess she's listening. Hopefully she's listening. I don't see her on my show, I don't understand. But see, that's what I'm telling you. Some people, they want it, but then they don't want it. Because they feel that they come on my show, then they ain't going to be able to eat what they were planning to eat, right? And, anyway, she became paralyzed from part of her body. And she's not the only one. Somebody else became paralyzed from their whole body. Because they choose not to leave that sugar. If I told y'all right now, you guys tell me how many people in your family have died from diabetes, I would have a big number, because everybody's family had someone die from diabetes. If not their not their main family, somebody's family of family, right? Because the statistics are high. They're very, very high. People are dying. Check this out. People are dying more of diabetes than car accidents. Can you imagine that? And look it up. Look up everything I'm telling you, because everything is facts. I don't come on these shows and not know about it before I say it. Sugar is the most evil thing that is killing us. It is. And it's not going to stop. And I tell people, I say, you know what? I tell people, you know what, man? You could have 3 sweeteners. 3 sweeteners that are going to do way better for your health, because they're not sugar, but they taste like sugar. Believe it or not, they taste like sugar. Number 1, Lakanto monk fruit. Number 2, stevia. Number 3, erythritol. These are the only ones I mess with. And I guarantee you, hey Iris, how you doing? I guarantee you, when you do the little parts, as in change your sugar out, get rid of your sugar. Just try to go get the sweeteners I'm talking about, and see how big of a difference they're going to make on your health. Not only on not only on how you feel, but how you look. You're going to start losing weight. You ain't going to feel so bloated no more. Everything changes. And it's not so much the sugar. Sugar's the main part. But then you got to worry about the oils. Like, people still cook with vegetable oil. People still cook with canola oil, which is terrible. It's very dangerous. But they don't get it. They don't get it. People are going to do what they're going to do. Some people are saying, man, Free, you crazy. I'm not getting rid of my oil. There ain't nothing wrong with my oil, because they don't want to do the research. They don't want to look deep down and find out how bad their oil is. Same thing with sugar. A person will tell you, oh, man, you know what? I've been taking sugar and I'm still skinny and I'm still happy and I'm still good and I never gain no weight. But yet they have anxiety. But yet they have a temper. They have They have a short fuse temper. Guess where that comes from? Sugar. Sugar. If you read some stuff from the news, there's been times where people just been messed up in their head because of sugar. And it makes them do things. When a person has epilepsy, if they stop taking in all that sugar and change their lifestyle, how they eat and everything like that, they would stop getting so many attacks. But a lot of times you try to tell them and they won't listen. They won't listen. I've had people that, oh my God, Free, please help my kid. They get seizures and please help them. And I said, well, this is what you have to do. I don't hear from them no more. Because they feel, oh, because mijo or mijas skinny and they don't look like they still look like they can eat sugar. That's not the point. Sugar destroys you. Sugar's bad. You know, I know there's stuff that's like natural sugar, like in strawberries, blueberries, raspberries, blackberries, is very low sugar, but they have awesome vitamins. They have awesome, just stuff that's good for your body, magnesium, good stuff that's for your body, that's going to help your body. People eat watermelon, people eat all that. That has way too much sugar intake, but they eat it. Now, right here, if you look at this picture right here, look at that. Do you remember when I told you that sugar's as addictive as cocaine? 8 times more addictive than cocaine. This is people right here shooting their body. I mean, think about it. Do you know how much cubes, these right here cubes, do you know how many cubes are in a can of soda? I'm going to tell you. In a can of soda, in just a small can of soda, was 16 ounce, 48 cubes. 48 of these cubes are in that soda, right? In a 2 liter of soda, 2 liter soda, you are probably looking at, I haven't really put that into, really let's check that out. But if I'm not mistaken, you are probably looking at 100 and something cubes, maybe more, inside the 2 liter soda. And this is what we're putting in our body. Right here, look, this is what we're putting in our body. So guess what we're doing? Sugar is a death sentence. And that's what we're doing. We are giving ourselves a death sentence every day. Yes. You would see a big difference, Iris. You would see a big difference if you change your sugar for sweetener. You would see a huge difference. I remember when I used to taking all this sugar, I used to have so much bad road rage. I used to be in a bad mood. I didn't care about nobody but me. I was very negative. I fell into all the negative world. Like, my friends were negative. Those are the friends I hanged around with negative people. And when I stopped taking all this sugar, everything changed. I was no longer negative. I didn't have that road rage. I mean, I would stay behind people. I still didn't like it, but I still wouldn't put my head out the window and honk the horn like I was crazy and everything. I would go around them or just try to calm myself down, and I would do it. Everything was bad when I used to eat sugar. Everything. I woke up in the morning. I didn't love life. There was times I didn't want to get up. Anxiety played parts. There was a lot of things that would mess with me. A lot of things would mess with me. When I deleted sugar out of my life, everything changed. I started smiling more. I started looking at life at a different way. I started believing in my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ like you wouldn't believe. And I started having patience. And I'm at that age where I'm 50 now, and my patients are, they're being tested by my kids. I got young kids, but I'm still better than what I was 3.5 years ago when I was taking in sugar. So everything changes when you get sugar out your body. Everything. You stop aging. Okay, we are gonna age. That's just normal. But you stop aging like if you were taking in sugar and you were taking all this stuff. When you're not taking care of your body and you're taking in sugar, you're gonna age. You're gonna age bad. Again, it's like taking cocaine, taking drugs, and these are all, look them up. They're all facts. Everything is fact, you know? So I want to show you something else. Let me see. So here we went back to this again. Did you know sugar is 8 times as addictive as cocaine? Look, ain't that crazy? And what's interesting is while cocaine and heroin active only one spot for pleasure in your brain, sugar lights up the brain like a pinball machine. You see? That's what sugar does. Everyone wants to celebrate with sugar. They think it's a treat. Let's get sugar. And I said, you know what? I made a bakery just to show people, hey, you can still enjoy yourself with all that sugar. Sugar is the devil.net. Sugar is the devil.net. And I got some new cake mixes out. And it's amazing. It's an amazing bakery. I ship all over the United States. All over the United States. Not too long ago, I was shipping over there to New Orleans. I was shipping to Delaware. And I want to say I was shipping to New York. But that's where I was shipping to. And they buy them everywhere. And it's awesome because I'm able to get it out to them, and it's all fresh and everything's so good. All my treats are amazing, right? But everything I've done to this point is to help people with their health. That's all I try to do, is to help people with their health, to give them a chance. People see my show, and I used to have I think I would have 20 people, 30 people on my show, sometimes even more. And today I have 2 people, which thank you so much. And then I have on these other social medias, I have other people on there too. But I don't have a big number. The reason why, people do not want to know the truth. People are scared to see that sugar is death by sentence. Sugar is a death sentence because they know in their heart that it is. But they know that they don't want to change. People do not want to change. People want life simple. People do not want to get out their comfortable place. People want to keep still enjoying all this sugar. Sugar, they don't even know how to break the addiction. It's an addiction. So they don't want to watch my show and say, man, you know what? He's talking about sugar again. Nah, he's going to make me feel bad and all this. And I'm not here to make you feel bad. I'm here to wake people up. And when I say that, I'm not here to talking about just one in particular person. I'm talking in general. So if you ever feel I'm picking on you, I'm not picking on you. But if you have a story from something I'm talking about, hey, I'm here to help you. That's what I'm trying to do, is help you, is get you to another level. I do a lot of things. I DJ. I'm good. I'm a really good DJ. I've been doing it since the 80s. I do a lot of things. Me and my wife, we buy houses. I got my book. I'm a coach. I help people with their business. I do a lot of things, commercials, graphic, everything, right? But I enjoy this the most. I enjoy this right here the most. I think it would be this, and then it'll be DJing, or DJing and this. But maybe I enjoy both of them the same. But I enjoy this the most. I love doing this because I love helping people. People are going to continue going to a doctor, and they're going to continue being sick, and they're not going to change. A doctor only takes care of symptoms. They never take care of the disease. Never. Never. Right now, if you are type 2 diabetic, eventually, if you don't change, you'll be type 1 diabetic. Because type 1 diabetic means you're no longer making insulin. That you don't no longer have it coming from your pancreas, right? So that's type 1 diabetes. Now, even with type 1, I was helping Gilbert Garcia in San Antonio. I was helping him, and he was type 1. And I think he's still doing good. But him being type 1, he told me, man, Free, I was able to not be so up and down. And then he mentioned some other things, but that he was off his blood pressure medicine. That's awesome. Why do you think people got high blood pressure? Because of sugar. Well, I know, because I had high blood pressure. I had high blood pressure for many years. I think I had high blood pressure for like 8-9 years. I lived with high blood pressure. I used to get up with headaches and everything. Feel sick. Feel like I wanted to throw up. I felt sick all the time because of my high blood pressure. And I would take these little pills, and then they gave me some other little bit pills, and it was terrible. I had tons of bad headaches, and a lot of stuff would happen to me. Hey, Marge, how you doing? A lot of stuff would happen to me because of sugar. That's why I try to destroy sugar for everybody. Like, man, you know what? I know there's going to be some things that have sugar. I know for a fact there's going to be some things that have sugar. But if you just start deleting sugar out your life, if you just start taking that evil sugar out your house and substituting it for sweeteners, the ones I said, you are going to see a big, huge difference. A huge difference. I'm talking to people that are 40 and up. These days, a person that's 30 years old has health problems. 30 years old. So I'm talking to people that are 40 and up. You do know our engine light turns on at 40. It turns on. So there's times we can't do what we used to do. Our body don't handle what we can do before. Right? And so now it's time for you to change. And if you change, I guarantee you're going to smile better. Everything changes. Everything changes. I don't know how many times I see on the Facebook that, man, I can't stand my job. Man, I can't stand this person. Man, I if I don't have no luck, I don't have no luck at all. If I don't have bad luck, I don't have no luck at all. It's not right what they're doing. Man, you know what? It's not fair how my life was. All this. If you delete sugar out your life, everything changes. You start making moves that you thought you couldn't make. You start taking chances that you never could take. Because right now, a lot of things that stops us from getting another job or doing this or doing that is our fear. Is our fear of failing. Sometimes you have to fail to climb up. You have to fail. Sometimes you have to fall hard to get back up harder. I talk from facts. I talk from the truth. I've always been a believer that if you're at a job, be at that job as a sponge. So you can learn this job. You can soak up all this knowledge and information in this job. And then you can go open your own business. Or you can go do something else somewhere and make more money. That when a person's at a job, no matter what it is, your job is to learn, to soak knowledge up, and then go run and open your own business and get paid what your boss is getting paid. Get paid what the owner is getting paid. And stop making excuses, because people make excuses all the time as in, oh man, you know what? But I'm going to need insurance for the employees. I'm going to need this. I'm going to need that. You know what? That's that conversation that you could take care of later. But if you start making moves, guess what? God starts making moves. Sometimes he's trying to make moves and we don't let him. Sometimes God's trying to give us so many hints. Like we got everything made. Like, oh man, you know what? But I ain't got a babysitter. And somebody, oh, you know what? I take care of the kids. But you know what? It's too far. Hey, you know what? We can drive pool. We can pool drive, whatever it's called, right? And everything's coming to place because God's continue trying to help you build, and you continue finding excuses. The same thing with dropping weight and leaving sugar. Right now, I know people that would say, you know what, I want to leave sugar, but I'm not going to leave sugar because this weekend is what's her name's birthday. And man, if I don't eat no cake, they're going, I'm gonna look bad and everything. So I want to eat. Oh, and they make good potato salad. They make this good. And you know what? I'll start next week, right? And then they never start. You don't have no idea how many people call me. How many people, and they don't call me, they text me, message me, talk to me about their husbands, talk to me about their boyfriends. They talk to me about their, this is what I get all the time, right? And I don't hear from them more. Because when I start telling them, hey, you know what, this is the hard work you got to put in it, they pull away. In order for you to have change, you have to change. Nothing falls in your lap. Nothing. It's funny because I hear people all the time, and you know what? I never win the lotto. I've never won the lotto. I can't win the Powerball. I've never won that in my life. And I say, hey, how many times have you played? Oh, man, I don't buy no tickets. So you don't buy no tickets, but you expect to win. How is that going to happen? Same thing with trying to take care of yourself. If you don't take that walk, I'm not telling you have to exercise when you're doing the keto lifestyle, but a walk's good. If you don't take that mile walk or just take some walks around your block or whatever you got to do, if you don't not take that walk, then you're not going to see results. If you do not delete sugar out your life, then you're not going to see results. It's up to you if you want to change. And some people, man, people have excuses all the time. Oh, I can't do the keto lifestyle because I love to drink. Oh, I can't do the keto lifestyle, man, because I can't leave. I can't leave bread. I can't leave bread for nothing. I say, well, you know what? I can tell you about solar bread, or I can show you how to make some bread or whatever, keto bread, brother. Oh, no, it ain't the same. It ain't the same. The other thing I hear all the time, I don't like the taste of that. When I say, hey, man, take the apple cider vinegar, I show you take the apple cider vinegar and your MCT oil to clean out your liver. I don't like the taste of that. I don't know how you could taste that oil. So see, people always want what they want. And I promise you, they're going to say their own story to sound good. Because I've heard it. You know what, man? I was going to get Pete Free to help me, but then he started talking about, man, that's all he ever does is talk about keto, man. He's all got a big head, and this is what he does, man. And he don't even know none of that, man. You know that, and they'll say that to make themselves feel good. That's what they'll say, to make themselves feel good. And that's what people are going to continue doing, to make themselves feel good. But I want to play something for y'all real quick. It's called, let me see. The Dangers of Sugar. This is written by me, but said by my wife. Here we go.
The dangers of sugar. Unstable blood sugar control insulin resistance. Sugar can damage the insulin receptor sites on cells, causing them to not work as well as they should. This makes it harder to get the glucose into the cells to use as energy. The body, sensing it needs more glucose in the cells, puts out more insulin to try to compensate. Increased risk for type 2 diabetes. Eventually, the compensation can't keep up, and a person's blood glucose levels rises. There is a continuum of dysfunction until a diagnosis of type 2 diabetes can result. High insulin levels are inflammatory and can also create a host of other issues. Increased body fat obesity. An increase in belly fat increases risk of chronic disease like heart disease, obesity, type 2 diabetes, and cancer. Increased free fatty acid accumulation, which can have negative effects on blood lipids, triglycerides, and cholesterol. Leaky gut. Excess sugar feeds the bad bacteria like Candida in the gut and can lead to an imbalance in the gut bacteria. Dysbiosis, or an overgrowth of bad bacteria, is inflammatory and contributes to leaky gut and a cascade of mental, digestive, and systemic health issues over time. Increased risk for certain cancers. Sugar feeds cancer, and excess sugar intake, poor blood sugar control, and increased insulin production increases your risk for certain cancers. Increased inflammation, which is the precursor for all chronic disease. Adrenal stress. The effect on destabilizing blood sugar levels creates fight or flight response, which creates a stress on adrenal function. Cell damage. Damage to the cells in your body, which lowers your cell's ability to communicate properly with each other. Sugar reacts with proteins in the body and damages them and their ability to function properly. Increase in dental cavities. Cardiovascular health issues negatively affects brain health. Did you know that we now call Alzheimer's type 3 diabetes? How much sugar is too much? Keto is Life TV.
You see, guys, this is really serious, guys. This is really, really serious. People don't realize what I've went through. People don't have no idea what I went through. I was always sick, always in the hospital, losing hope. And today, I'm amazing, feel amazing, think amazing. I'm doing these shows to help you guys. And I'm going to continue doing my shows if I get a lot of people on here or if I don't get a lot of people on here, because I know I'm making a difference in people's lives. A lot of people always tell me, Free, when you're going to do a show? And I'm usually DJing, but you know, Mondays I try not to get no job on Monday. I try not to do no kind of DJing at all. But so I can do my shows, and this is why I'm doing my show right now. But if you do not change, right now I'm talking to you. I'm talking to you. If you have type 2 diabetes, and if you do not change, then you're only going to get worse. And that's why today's show was about sugar is a death sentence. Because that's what it is. I've seen a lot of friends die from it. During the COVID, I had a few friends pass away, but they died from the diabetes. The COVID attacked their diabetes and killed them. Now, I'm not God, and I ain't going to tell you I know when you're going to die, because I don't. But what I will tell you, if you change, you can give yourself more time to enjoy life. Hey, guys, I really appreciate y'all. Thank y'all so much, man. If you watch me on YouTube, make sure you hit that little bell so you can see all my videos. If you're not watching me on YouTube, please subscribe to my YouTube. Keto is Life TV. I'm on everything, guys. I'm on everything. I can't mention all the platforms, but let's just say on TikTok, I'm at Keto Coach, at Keto Coach. On Bigo, I'm under Keto Coach also. Facebook, you could find me under either Gilbert Patino, or you could find me under Keto is Life. Hey, guys, man, take care of yourself. Be blessed, and please listen up, guys. I'm only here just trying to help y'all. Hope this helped. Hope you had a great time. Until the next video, God bless everybody. Bye-bye.
Sugar is the devil. Keto is life.